at the Superdome. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New Orleans Saints. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Fields now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Second and 10. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Quay Walker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Hurts. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's him. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
But that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they have some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And it's complete to Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Fields. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first NFL. For 6. And the Saints have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff, and have them mark it up, and then you get it later on, and as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Sheds off the tackle. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Offense set at the line for this next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackmon's got it, and the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Najee Harris, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got his man, Dell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now Hurts on the option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a first and 10 at the 11. That's complete to Dell. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Take Dell. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 down at the 31.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now it's Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kyle Pitts, 31 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
That Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Another run for Gibbs here. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 27 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Off play action, Fields. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. Touchdown! A great play there. 29 yards. And the Saints had 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Again, Fields. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kyle Pitts with career touchdown number 60. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing is Hurts. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Breaks through the contact. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. Let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. 63. On first down, Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Fields now to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. David Ojabo running in to take him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On 4th down, Fields. That is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. On first down, it's Fields. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On play action, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Got his man, Dell. And he'll lose yardage. 32. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where it's...
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tank Dell. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 19 yards away. And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already...
And now here's another interception. Picked off on the shot right. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Easy.
Fields on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Back to throw. Fields.
And this will be caught at the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here's Fields.
This is caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football.